So, earlier this morning, or yesterday, depending when this video manages to come out, Formula One announced a third Grand Prix in the United States for 2023, and it would be returning to Las Vegas. And I say returning because they have raced there before. Back in 1981 and 1982, they raced in Las Vegas. And I have the mod. I actually found a mod of the track. So I thought, what better way to finally show it off? I've never done a lap. I've never used this track. I even paid for it and I've not used it. This will be my first time experiencing the Caesar Palace Grand Prix circuit. And I went full authentic. We're in 1982 cars as well. So we are Keke Rosberg in the Williams. There is Carlos Reutemann. Whoa. I don't know where the track goes, so just gotta follow the whoa! Turbo cars! Yay! I'm stuck, I have to restart. These are probably not the best cars to be testing a new track on. Powerful turbo cars from the 80s with not much aero grip. See, I've spun again! Oh, it doesn't even have a turning circle. I can't. Come on, build those revs in second gear. I'm going to give one more try with these 80s cars.
You gotta give me a do-over.
Sorry, the house limit is 3 do-overs. Next.
There we go, past the first corner, still in second gear. There was a bump there. Now, if I remember, it's pretty much just hairpin after hairpin after hairpin. I don't mind that I'm going to be slower. But this was a genuine racetrack. And a genuine track that they raced on for 2 years. There's Caesar's Palace. This is its car park. I'm not even kidding. This was the car park. And do you know what I got frightened about? Someone pointed out that turns 1 to 4 of the new circuit is in a car park. Oh no! At least the whole new track isn't going to be just in a car park. At least they are using the strip, which is going to be the entertaining bit. I don't care that I'm being eaten up by you. You go ahead, Shield. That one's Shield. That one's 27. I don't care that I'm being eaten up by these. I just need to know where the track goes. I need to know how to drive these cars. Because I've done no practice either. I wanted my first reactions of this track. There we go. After a lap, I'm being overtaken by a McLaren and dropping down to 10th from second. Starting to get a hang of the cars. Oh, bit of rubber from someone. That or someone who lost a load of money in the casinos. So yeah, all the casino jokes that they use at Monaco aren't going to be used because they're going to have to save them for Vegas. Formula One does not endorse gambling. However, we will race in Monte Carlo and Vegas, where they have more casinos than restaurants, I assume. Actually, I have to say, this mod does get the scale of Vegas right. I have been to Vegas. No! Thank you! Thank you, whoever that was in the Renault. I'm going to assume it was Rennie I knew. I'm just going to say it was him. Oh no, it was Prost! Thank you, Prost. The scale of Vegas is correct, because I've been to Vegas. To imagine the size of Vegas, the size that you imagine it times that by about 5 and then you've got it. Vegas is huge. Like, the widest part of the Las Vegas Strip is wider than the well, not even the widest part, just the majority of the Las Vegas Strip is wider than the widest part of the M25. Get that in your head. The Strip is wider than the widest part of the M25. I'm going to collect the McLaren. I did collect that McLaren. Hi. Whoops, that was Nicky Lauda. But he saw I was there, he didn't back out of it. That was his fault. Yeah, that's right, I'm going to blame a 3-time champion. Whoops, he's out. Now, I'm obviously not getting the temperature that the drivers had, which would have been unbearable because they raced this sort of late summer, early autumn, so it would have been unbelievably hot in the middle of the Nevada desert. At least the modern one, they've decided, yeah, let's hold it at night in November, where it'll be a lot cooler. But I'm sort of enjoying this track. I know that's like blasphemy, and I shouldn't say that I actually enjoy it, but it'd be more fun if I was able to control the car. That's definitely the thing. If I could control these 1982 cars, that'd be a lot better, and it'd be a lot more enjoyable, I think. $7-11. 10. No, we're doing this. This track had potential, I think. This track had potential. I know that's terrible to say, but it did. Alright, there we go. 21 out of 22 because we took out Nicky Lauda. But 2023 is not going to be the first season either. Firstly, that we're at F1 was at Vegas, but it's not. It's also going to be not the first time that F1 had 3 races in America in one season. In the same year, in '82, F1 raced at Long Beach. Oh goody, it doesn't have the annoying little waterfall roundabout thingy. This is a 70s layout that Tyrrell struggled with the curbs. Wow, this feels different than... This is very different than the current version of Long Beach. So Long Beach obviously not that far away from Vegas. This is only in California. Blimey though, the Renault and the Tolmans were coming in there fast. I'm being gentle, I don't actually know this layout. This is different from the modern layout. Oh, this bit isn't. That's a very different track from nowadays. Let's have another look at that. So, normally you come down here, you brake and you turn left. Now it's a hairpin. And the other location for Formula 1 in '82 in the Americas. There's the big GM building. This is Detroit, Motor City. This I thought was a worse circuit than Is this a worse city than Caesar's Palace? Well, drivers didn't like it anyway. Stayed on the calendar for a good while though. This is sort of how I feel that. This is how I feel like the 2023 Las Vegas Grand Prix is going to feel like. Here's the other interesting thing about the Detroit Grand Prix. Other than Monaco, it was the only track to have a tunnel. The only other racetrack to have a tunnel was Monaco. I don't think any other racetrack before or since have had a tunnel. I'm simply doing well around this track just by making sure the cars don't overtake me. Of course, if I was looking at all the circuits from 1982, might well have a look at all the circuits from 2022. And oh dear, they don't like doing T1. This is, of course, Circuit of the Americas. We know this one. I was amazed to realise that I hadn't actually installed it. That was funny. I just assumed that I had. Oh, there's a Haas that can't go around the corners. Nor can I, apparently. Not a huge fan of this track. Of course, this track has been on the F1 calendar now for 10 years. 2012 was when they added it. What was that McLaren intending? Nasty rattle coming from this Aston Martin as well. Seriously? That was me, I'm not driving well today. But I don't need to show you much of Kota. We know Kota. I'll do one lap of Kota. Yeah, we know this circuit. Been on the F1 calendar for 10 years now. If that's not a symbol to tell me to go retire in the pit lane, I don't know what is. And of course, a Grand Prix that's coming up later this year that a lot of people are very keen to discover and have a look at. There's another new track which I had to pay for, but I'm quite happy to have got it. You can tell by the colouring, it's got quite a nice unique colour. There's the Hard Rock Stadium. That's the DHL breakboard sign. Yeah, this is the Hard Rock Stadium Miami Grand Prix track. Very fast flowing. This is flat out. Oh, flat out into a hairpin. Okay. Well, got that chicane. Yeah, I got DRS. This feels like the long back straight. No, George is having a tough time. It's quite fun. It's quite flowing. It's really flowing. It is actually really flowing and very fast. That was the curbs. That was the curbs that got me there. Right, now drop down behind Lance Stroll. No, something to bounce off it. My driving's terrible today. But it did make me think as well, we are getting all these different tracks, but they're all in different states, aren't they? Because you got this, which is in Miami, so Florida. Vegas is in Nevada. You've got Cota, which is in Texas. Even the previous ones. No, even the previous tracks we looked at. Detroit is in Michigan. Long Beach is in California. All right, there was a second Las Vegas one. F1 would have had 2 in Nevada and 2 in Florida because they did race in the 60s at Sebring. But then F1's also raced in Phoenix, which is Arizona. Watkins Glen, which is New York.
Dallas?
No, not Dallas. Definitely not Dallas.
So, yeah, it's always different states. Yeah, that's a quick look at, well, the news that everyone's going to Vegas. There's a quick look as well at the 3 tracks that were used in the 82 season. The 3 tracks that will be used in the 2023 season. Well, I can't show you the modern Vegas version, but you get what I mean. Yeah, it's cool that they're all in different states and they're all very spread apart. You know, one's East Coast, one's almost West Coast, and one's Central. But I do agree with a lot of people on Twitter. You could do with like a German Grand Prix or a South African Grand Prix. They'd be really appreciated. And also, if you're going to make Grand Prix in more Grand Prix in America, you don't need to go and create new circuits. So the Circuit of the Americas was created specifically for Formula 1. Miami Hard Rock and the Vegas ones are street circuits. But you have great circuits already, like Sebring and Watkins Glen. So you could go and race there. Money talks, doesn't it, in Formula 1? That's why we're in Saudi Arabia that we got bombed during practice. But let me know what you think. You're looking forward to the Vegas Grand Prix? I think it's going to be more of a gimmick than anything. The track doesn't look that impressive. In fact, here's an image of the track. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just going to be a bit of a gimmick. Personally, I hope it's not there for like multiple years. I hope it's only there for a couple. But let me know what you think, and see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye. Do you know how little I care about the Circuit, the Americas track? I don't have it on Assetto Corsa. I need to go download it again.